So let's step and pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So general guidelines for the formal interpretation. So actually, related to the primary derivative as a commented unit, when the commentator explain the primary derivative word, so at that time, here, so in the originate, the Sanwanidaba word, object is not included. For example, here, libido alone. But such a libido, so maybe, when we see libido is root love and the past participle suffix da, right? And then it is inserted. But so when the commentator explains such a libido, so using with the inactive object, so here jiwara is inactive object. So with the accusative case, not active, inactive object. So at that time, the other sense we need to understand is, so libido is active vibes, active vibes. So that is, subjective subject case is usually indicated. So jiwara is in the sentence, only directly related to the, that such a predicate word is, subject and the above. So if subject is active, automatically we can understand object is inactive. The same way object is active, so subject is inactive. So, libido is past participle. We already know that past participle can be two ways. One is active, one is passive. So at that time, to point out of the active or the past participle, so at that time, commonly, so the commentator using the inactive object. So jiwana libido, that means he obtained or he has obtained the role like this. So because of that jiwana word, so the libido, in the libido, so past participle subject is in the active sense, can be understood. So based on that is why when the commentator, so using the inactive object, when he explained the primary derivative word, so at that time, that primary derivative word can be understood as the active sense. So the same way, when the commentator explains such a word with the active subject, inactive subject, so at that time, that suffix can be understood as a, passive. So here, bhikkhu na libido. So bhikkhu na libido. Because of bhikkhu na, the libido is passive sense. The robe is obtained by a monk. So in this way can be understood. So that is why those jiwaran or bhikkhuna are, how to say, hints to understand the primary derivative word. So, and also the other one is the, when the primary derivative is explained by the commentator, so using the Yoda or Anochawika or Arahati and the Sekka, and also together with the, how to say, so together with the infinitive word. So at that time, maybe in that word, so here Karanian is Rukar and the Aniya suffix. So Aniya suffix is future passive participle. So future passive participle suffix meaning is like the Yoda. So Yoda or Anochoika mean suitable or proper. So Arhati means should be or deserve or to be worthy. Seka means possible or capable. So those are the meaning of the, Aniya suffix or future passive suffix. So at that time, so the Rukar will be with the infinitive form. That is, objective suffix case. Objective suffix case. So Karaniyami, so possible to do or proper to do, suitable to do, worthy of doing, and so on in this way. Commonly, such a future passive word, future passive participle word. So the commentator explain using those who are Yoda and the Anochawika and so on. So, and also when the commentator explain the primary derivative word, so using with the, abstract derivative, so abstract sense, derivative word, which has abstract sense, referring to the action, verbal sense. And also another, the derivative suffix with the ana also derivative verbal sense. Or the other one, compounding with the word bhava or agara. Bhava also being, so abstract sense. Or agara mean manner or we are doing something. That one also abstract sense. Okay, so if the word in the primary derivative word, so the suffix is referring to the verbal sense or abstract sense. So at that time, the commentator explained using those who are with the other abstracted derivative or using the suffix ana or bhava or agara. So at that time, verbal suffix case or verbal sense can be understood. So the suffix is verbal sense, is usually indicated. So here libido is past participle, but libido is explained as the here libidata. So libida is past participle, but by adding the other, so abstracted suffix da. That means libido, even though past participle, that is being obtained or maybe gaining, obtaining or gaining in this way. Or the other way, Lebanon using the ana suffix or labida bawa with the compound word with the bawa, and also so labida agaro, labida agaro. So at that time, in the word labido, the suffix do is in the sense of abstracts or verbal sense, not active, not passive. So impassive or verbal sense also. So in this way can be understood. And then now number 5. So if the suffix case or the commented primary derivative is not obvious, yet if it is commented using abstract derivative of the another having an unmistakable subjective or objective. Okay. Yeah. need to be added. So if the subject case of the commented unit is primary derivative, it's not obvious, it's not clear. And also if it is commented using the abstract derivative of the another, having an unmistakable subjective or objective subject case of by compounding the same standard bar at the time also can be understood, I think, the Barber sense indication. So corresponding, yeah, is taken here in the example. So Gamanandi Gichandata. So Gamanandi Gichandata. So here in the Gamanan, so another surface. So another surface also commonly Barber sense. So that is fine. That one is explained with the, the other abstracted surface star. And also, so Gamanandi Gichanta Dan. The Gichanta Dan. That one also another abstracted surface Dadita. And the Gichanta Bao. So that means, so in the explanation word or someone na, so when we see abstract surface da and the da then and also bao, and then so at that time, so in the commandant, so the meaning of the another surface can be understood as the abstract or Barber sense. So that is a commandant mean, the state of one who goes, or the abstract sense of primary derivative with the surface case. So in this way can be understood. Okay, so these 5 facts are general guidelines for the, formal interpretation for the primary derivative. Primary derivative is the Sanwani-Daba. When the commentator explained the Sanwani-Daba word using these, in this way can be understood. So mainly can be seen or option so repeatedly, oftenly can be seen among these 5. That is why these general guidelines are very useful for us to understand the commentator's explanation.
So you know.
Yes.
So the subjective suffixal case, that is the English translation of the Katu Sarana, you know.
Yes, I think subjective suffix case, that is the original writer used, but actually, yeah. So here, Bhikkhu na libido is the objective suffix case. That means libido is passive actually. So objective.
That is the Kamma Sarana.
Right. Kamma sadhana.
Okay. So this is the terminology by what authors, you know?
So what the other is Banurya Bandita, but his original time, or maybe at the end of this book also he gives the biography of the some books.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, at the end of this one, he refers to the Dhammasriya Myeshu, that is Myanmar, and the Sawananasi also Myanmar, and the analysis of the explanatory words. And also one time former, so our reclassiaro, so Zero Dodanana Malabi wants a translation also he offered here biography. And the Sanskrit syntax also. Okay, and then next one is related to the secondary derivative, that is theta. So when the commentator explained the secondary derivative word, so commonly he used all the following. So at the time, based on the following word, we can understand. So what type of secondary derivative or something like that. So when secondary derivative is commented or explained, so with the primary derivative, which is Bhave Sapyusa case, that means also Bhava Sadhana. So especially with those, so having the suffix ana. Let's see, having the suffix ana. Or so with a secondary stem compounded with the bhava or akara. So formally, the Sawanidaba word is a primary derivative, but now the Sawanidaba word is secondary derivative, that data, but that one is explained with these bhava or agara or anat surface. At that time also, the abstract derivative type is usually indicated. So that one also abstract, maybe the other surface, but abstract sense can be understood. So here, dayaka dadi dan. Okay. And dayaka dadi dan. Okay, right. So dayaka dadi dan. And the dayaka bhavo. And then dayaka karo. Dayaka karo. Maybe dayaka karo or dayaka karo. So now in this explanation, so the Sawanidaba word is dayaka da. Okay, dayaka da. So dayaka is donor. Okay, dayaka is donor. So and also after the dayaka, a noun form. So we put the da surface. So as the abstract sense. So dayaka da. Commonly, a state of being a donor we can understand. But at that time, so not like that here. So dayaka da means being a donor means so that means offering, dana, or dayaka bhavo, or state of being a donor. And so dayaka karo, or a manner of offering, or there's a giving or something in this way. So it can be understood. So at that time also abstract sense, but sometimes based on that one, dana is referring to the act of offering. And so dayaga bhavo, being a donor, also referring to the an act of offering. So dayaga karo also an act of offering. In this way can be understood. So that is, the secondary derivative what that da with the da, but explain with the ana surface and the bhava word and also agara word. So at that time. So commonly in this way explained. And then this one should be number 2. So if secondary derivative is commented using words having the sense of similarity or comparison, such as Sarikaka or Sadisa or Sama or Wiya, Iwa, etc. So Sarikaka, Sadisa, Sama, Wiya, Iwa, etc. They are refinery similarity like. So at that time, the comparative type, maybe in that secondary derivative, the subject is comparative type or comparative adjective can be understood. Comparative adjective is usually indicated. Here, sihodi, sihadri, sihadri, sadiso, or sihodi, sihawiya, sihowiya. Sihina samo and a sihowiya or sihoiwa in this. So even though siho, but that one is explained at the sihad sadiso. So at that time, siho is just similarity or ubamana datita. After that, the ubamana suffix is added or ubamana suffix is omitted or ubamana suffix datita ubamana suffix can be understood. So sihodi sihasati so. So look like lion or sihina samo like lion, look like lion or sihoya like a lion also. And then
Hi, Sayadaw.
yes,
So when a secondary derivative is commented, so secondary derivative is the tatita,
right.
and then the abstract derivative type. What is that?
Abstract derivative type. So that so with its secondary stem. So abstract derivative type means bhava datita.
Bhava tatita.
Bhava datita. So that means that so secondary derivative is referring to the abstract sense. Like the Neyadata Bawetu, you remember Neya surface,
Yeah.
da surface. So in this way.
So what it means is that uh, the word daya, dayakata is the
Yeah.
same as the word dayakabawo.
Mm-hmm.
And by the word dayakabawo, then we know that the word dayakata is the bawatadita.
Right.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. And then, so now number 3. So secondary derivative of the possessive type and the other 3 of miscellaneous type, like the origination or the bhava, that one also abstract actually, or but jata, and the attachment niyota. Jata, okay, later we will check. Niyota are viewed as a equivalence. So accordingly, an education of the any one of them implies other. So what does it mean? So here, Raja Gahan. Okay. Raja Gahan Asa Ati. Okay, that is Asati Datita. So, or Raja Gahi Bawo, or Raja Gahi Jado, or Raja Gahi Niyodo di. So, Raja Raja Gahako. Okay, Raja Gahako. Raja Gahi Niyodo di. Raja Gahako. Okay. So here in this, so actually explaining about the Raja Gahako. This one is Saunidaba. Raja Gahako is a Saunidaba. So such a Akas surface. So this one is, Akas surface or Kas surface. So that Akas surface is explained as the Raja Gahan Asa Ati. So in the sense of Asa Ati, Asati Datita. So who has Rajagaha as his own town? So that means he lives in the Rajagaha. Or Rajagahi Bawo, Rajagahi Ko, Rajagahako, Rajagahako or Rajagahiko. Yeah, Rajagahako. So who becomes in the Rajagaha? Or Rajagahi Jado, Rajagahako. He was born in the Rajagaha. And Rajagahi Niyodo, Rajagahi Ko. He is connected with or associated with the Rajagaha or attached to the Rajagaha. Also Rajagaha. Actually, it refers to the Rajagaha citizen, one who lives in Rajagaha. So in this way, equivalent explained in this way. Maybe sometimes Asati, sometimes Bawa, Bawa, sorry, no Bawa, Bawa, origination. Bawa, okay. Rajagahi Bawo, and the Rajagahi Jato. So, and then Rajagahi Niyoto. So in this way, even though they have the same meaning, but in this way, three way possible can be explained by the commentator. So that is a equivalence. So an indication of the any one of them, any one of Rajag has implies or something like that. So as an equivalent. So actually they have the same sense. Okay, now these three are related to the secondary derivative that it does. Maybe that is common ones, but maybe the other specific one also can remain. But so most commonly, we can find these. That is why maybe the order only these three, not only these. And then next one is here compound. When the commentator explained the compound word as a Saunidaba. So at that time, when the compound is commented using the ed and the hodawa, and the other but no but okay, compound hodawa and the Buddha. Buddha and the Sinkada. Or Eva. So at that time, the adjective compound Kamadara can be understood. Sambhawana Kamadara. We call it in the grammatic case. So Kamadara Samasa Kamadara usually. So here Dhamma Jnana, Dhammo iti Jnana. So Dhamma Jnana is that such a Sambhavana Kama Dharya. Dhammo iti Jnana. So when the commentator explain using such a, so using the word iti and hold the word and the sankhata eva. So at the time, a kind type of the Kama Dharya can be understood. And then next is when the single noun or compound is commented. When the commentator explains a single noun or compound noun, by combining with an inserted noun or nominal stand, or one of the initial elation or middle elation or final elation types usually can be understood. So that means in the word, in the commented word or sounded about word, only a word here that door, you see. But so that one is explained by the commentator like that door, the word that door. That means that is even though a single word, but so Lauda Samasa, that the initial member or initial component is elided. So in this way can be understood. So as an initial elation, initial component elation. So in this way can be understood. So that door may given, one who is given by the Deva data in this way. And also next example is Jadodi Deva Dato. Banita Bojanandi, Banita Sansatan Bojan. So Banita Bojanandi, Banita Sansatan Bojan. So actually the commented word or sounded about word is here only Banita and the Bojana, but the commentator using the word Sansetta in the middle. Yep, Sansetta. That means this one says Mijiloba Samasa. In the middle of that, the word Sansetta is omitted or elided. Or the other way, the meaning of the word Sansetta should be understood in that word. Banita Bojana. So Sansetta means mix. So Bojana, so meal, so mixing with the excellent ingredient or something like that. Banita Bojana. So indicated as a middle elation. The same way next one also. Rubandi Ruba Bawo. Rubandi Ruba Bawo. Here in the original text is the commented word is Ruban, but the commentator explained Ruba Bawo. That is indicated as a final elation. Final component is elided. So in this way can be understood. And then number 3, when a compound initiated by the prefix or a declinative is commented by reversing the position of its member or its components, the indeclinable type is usually indicated. That is Avyayibhawa. So here in the example, so Uba Nagaran di Nagara Samipan. Uba Nagaran di Nagara Samipan. So here the word is Uba and the Nagara in the commented word or sounded daba. But so Nagara is, even though in the commented word, the formal one, final one, but in explanation, so initial one. And also the other word Uba is explained as the Samipan. Samipan. So Uba Nagarandi Nagara Samipan. So that is how to say. So it's 10 Samipa represent the sense of briefest Upa. And also that one is on the Abhyayabhava Samasa also can be understood. And then next example is, so Adi Giri di Giri no adore, or adore Giri di adore Giri di Giri no adore. So here also adore Giri and the Giri no adore. So Chati Abhyayabhava Samasa or something in this way can be understood. So Giri is Giri no adore, Nagarasa Samipan. So in the vicinity of town. So here, so under the mountain, under the rock, Giri no. And then now the last one. Yeah, number 4. No, the last one. This one is number 4. So others number 5. Next one will be. So when members of compound are reversed positionally in its comment unit. Okay, so it is indicated as a either one or irregular, so determinated daburisa. That is amadi barat daburisa, or so the corrupted daburisa. So their work order is changed in this way, can be understood. So irregular, determinated daburisa type, or relative bahubhihi, the other bahubhihi samasa type, or adjective compound kamatara samasa. What order is changing in this way? Okay, these are already. So Udrabra Loba or Adibra Loba. So here, Ega Samanodi Samanana Eko. So Ega Samanodi Samanana Eko. So in the compounded, the commented word, Ega Samano, Ega is initial member, initial component. Samana is final component. But in explanation, so Samanana Eko. So that is indicated as an irregular, so derivative type. So determinated type. So Daburisa, Amadi Barat Daburisa, or in this way. And also in the next example. So Sa Buddha di Buddha Sahito. Sa Buddha di Buddha Sahito. Buddhena Sahito. Sa Buddha di Buddha Sahito. Buddha Sahito. So indicated as a relative type. Or so Buddha Sahito, Buddha Sahito. One who has, so one who is with his son, that means he has a son. Who has a son? Buddha Sahito. Bodhina Sahito Hodi. Bodhina Saha Hodi or something like that. That is the Bohobihi Samasa. Bohobihi Samasa. Like the Sahawidekina Yodati or Sawidekodi Wideka Sahito or something like that. And then, so Burisa, we say so, we say so, Buriso. Buriso the more, Buriso. The other word. Buriso the more, Buriso. So we say Sanodarabata, Kamadare. We say the initial member, or final member is modifier. So Burisa, we say so, we say so, Buriso. So indicated as the adjective type, that is Kamadare. Yeah? And then next one is something missing. So Ajiwaro. So Ajiwaro di Jiwara Virahito. Ajiwaro. Lack of rope. Ajiwaro di Jiwara Virahito. So that one also Nani Bada Bobada Nani Bada Bahobihi. Nani Bada Bobabara Bahobihi. Who has no rope? Bahobihi Samasa. Who has no rope? Na Jiwaro, Nasa Jiwaro, Asad, Nasa Jiwaro, the Ajiwaro, or Nati Asa Jiwaro, the Asiwaro. So Jiwara with the hito. So Jiwara is Jiwara, but so Na is explained as with the hito. But what order is changing in this? And then now, next one. This one should be number 5. So when two members of the compound are given in its comment unit as a separate words with the same case, a comment unit in the sound and in the explanation, two words are given with the same case. So that is gamma daria can be understood. Gamma daria type is usually indicated. Or so if one or more ja indeclinable are inserted. So in addition, what is it? So at that time, that is donda samasa. One or more ja indeclinable are inserted in addition. So the mutual understanding or donda type is usually indicated. Or if both members are numerous and one or more wa one or more wa indeclinable are inserted at that time, that is relative of Bahobihi. So here example. So Mahaburi saw the Mahando Buri saw. So in the compounded word or commented word, so Mahaburi saw. Okay. So compound word. But in the comments, so they are separated at the Mahando and Buriso. And they have the same case and the nominative case. That is why it can be understood as a adjective type or Kamadharya Samasa. And then in the next example, here, so Samana Brahmanadi. Sorry. Mahabuddha Samana Brahmanadi, right? Samana Brahmanadi, Samanaja, so Brahmanaja. So here two ja together. Okay, so that is why the mutual type or Donda Samasa. So Samana Brahmanadi, Samanaja Brahmanaja. And also so in the next episode, Dwidi Bata di Dwewa Deyowa Bata. Dwidi Bata di Dwewa Deyowa Bata. So two or more. If both members are numerous and one more wa, two was, and the indeclinative, so that is relative or Bahobi Samasa. So Dibra Bahobihi or Senkyobaya Bahobihi also. Both members are number. To Dibata. And then now number 6. So when two members of compound are given in its common unit as a separated word, but with different case ending at the time, so determinated double result type is usually indicated. Or maybe sometimes the Pinadikarana Bahobi also possible based on meaning. So here, in this example, so Gama Gato di Gaman Gato. So Gama Gato. So Gama Gato is compound word. But so Gama as a garment and Gada as a Gato. So garment is accusative, Gato is nominative case. So different case ending. So commonly it can be understood as a double result.
Andy, I think there is some spelling mistake about this. Dwewa, Terowa, Pata.
Dwewa, Dwewa,
This,
Dwewa, Deyowa, Bata, Dridi Bata. Right. No, not mistake.
no, I mean the front one.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Dridi Bata. Yes, thank you. Dridi Bata. So, and then now number 7. So when one of 4 pronouns, ya, ita, ima, maybe something missing. I need to check the original one. Number 7. So ya, ta, ita, ima, not la. So ya, ta, ita, ima is inserted in the comment unit. So explanation. So at that time, that one is really bahobihi. These are inyabara, the other words. So refer by that compounded word. So China, China hatinadi. So actually hatta. China hatinadi. Chino hato. Yasadi. China hato. Dina. So indicated as a. So bahobihi. Chino hato. Yasadi. China hato. Dina. So here you see. So when the commentator is playing formally, even though the commented word is with the instrumental case or the other, but basically the commentator explains with the nominative case. Chino, hato, yasadi, and the China hato. After that, so in the China hato with the instrumental case, dina, in this way, dina. So in this way, commonly explained. That means dina means China hatina. So that refers to China hatta. That is commentary explanation style. So he never explained Chino hato yasadi, China hatina dryly, never. Okay, these are related to the compound when the commentator explained. So if we understand these 7, mostly the commentator explanation about these compound can be understood. And this one is here, so relation, that is sambandha sawanana or relation. At the very beginning also, we already introduced. So 3 types of sawanana. One is ED comment, using with the ED. The other one is no-ED comment. That one is relational comment. Now talking about the relational comment. When the commentator explains about the relation of the 2 words or 3 words, syntactical relation. So here, so the general guidelines, when a noun is commented using the gerund, derived from the root kara or root bu or ruhu. So ruhu is actually root bu. The ba is silent, but in traditional grammar, who is another one also they consider synonymous to the root bu. So an adverbial relation can be understood. So that means here in the example, so here the word is Buriso Hasa Mano Gachati. Okay. Buriso Hasa Mano, that is commented unit or Saunidaba. Buriso Hasa Mano Gachati. So, and then the commentator explained. So Hasa Manoti. Hasa Manoti Hasando Hotawa. You see, Hotawa. That is the from the root bu. The root bu. So at that time, can be understood. So adverb, even though here hasa mano is present participle, but not subject function or maybe object function, or maybe some the adverbial sense. Just so laughing, a man goes laughing or something in this way, laughing. So adverbial. So the sense of the present participle is adverbial sense. In this way can be understood. So for that, in Myanmar, they say, or Myanmar, so Asian theology, they say that, so Kadaburu Sazibuya Bomaba Hodawa Teli mean. So actually this one is extra subject. So maybe the other subject to the Gachati. Okay, but not directly. So Gachati is subject is, direct subject is Puriso to the Gachati. So that is fine. There's an extra subject. So normally the verb has only one subject. So, but the relate linking verb like the root bu or root as, etc. has maybe two more. Like the bagdi kada, bagdi, the primary subject and secondary subject. The others are not. So that is fine. So the root bu can be understood. So hasama no hodawa or something like that. But originally no. So that means here adverbial sense or adverb. The meaning of the present participle is not subject, adverb sense. In this way can be understood.
So if there is no explanation like that, then we can think of hasamano as the lakkhana as well, right? So
Also, why laughing he goes, or so goes laughing is better. Yeah, goes laughing.
So when it is explained with the huto or kato, then it is the adjective, adverb, it modifies the gachati.
Right. So now syntactical relation hasamano is related to the gachati, not as a subject, as an adverb. In this way can be understood. But gachati can have only a single subject because it is not a linking verb.
But the lakkhana also has that sense, right? So because it marks another action.
Commonly, in the lakkhana sentence, so two subject can be the subject of the samano and the subject of the gachati is different, but here maybe the same.
Yeah, because this is the nominative absolute, so that's why it can be the same.
Yeah. So
what I mean, I don't quite understand. I don't see the difference yet. So what is the difference between a lakkhana and the adverbial relation here?
Yeah. So actually in traditional grammatical point, so lakkhana is just with the located or the genitive case, only that, with the nominative or something at the time in this way, adverbial sense.
So as said earlier that so how, in what case a nominative case can be understood as the wikati katu?
So at that time,
here it is not wikati katu here, right? So
no wikati katu. If we say wikati katu, the verb must be linking like the root bu. So like the buddhist or hasamano hoti or something like that should be. So subject complement. Wikidika to me. Subject complement.
Okay, thank you, Senor.
Okay. And then Hodawa or Bawedawa or Hasanangadawa. In this way, three more explanation. So can be. So Hasando Hodawa.
So I another questions. So here is the adverbial relation. What is the Pali terminology for this?
Kiriya Visesana.
Oh, okay, I see. Yes, okay, thank you.
Okay. And then number 2. So when a noun in instrumental case is commented by changing its case into the accusative, and then so combine it with the gerund or special adjective relation or the called the characteristic adjective. That is how to say. So instrumental, so Eitan Buddha Lekana. Eitan Buddha Lekana instrumental. So Eitan Buddha also. So characteristic adjective. Or Dandina Buriso Agecheti. So actually Dandina is more, or the other way is Bindadi Karana Wisisana also we call it. They have different case ending, but modifying. So making, describe a different one. So the distinction of that man. So Dandina Buriso Agecheti. Maybe many men come in, but one of them is holding a stick. So that holding a stick is characteristic of him. So make him, distincted from the other. So that is one. That one also a kind of the visesana or adjective, but characteristic adjective. So Bainadi Karana visesana we call technically in Pali. So Dandina Buriso Agecheti, that is commented. And then that one is here. Dandina mean Dandan Gahitawa. Dandinati mean Dandan Gahitawa. That is explanation. Holding the stick. Holding the walking stick or something like that. Oh, so Dandina. Uriso Agecheti. Okay, and then next. So when a noun in the locative case in the comment, but it is commented using the word entity. So collocation, individual relation, collection, individual relation is indicated. Collected individual. Oh, almost finished. So when a noun is in a locative case, is commented using the word entity. The collection, individual relation is indicated. So Sadi Su Bodo Otamo collection. So Nedarana. In Pali, Nedarana. Collection, individual relation. Take him special one among the group. Nedarana. Taking the distinctive one among the group. So the collection. So here, Sadi Su Bodo Otamo. That is commented unit, Sawanidaba. But in the Sawanana or comment. So Sadi Sudi Sadana Andari among the people, among beings. Sadi Sudi Sadana ended. So among the people, the Buddha is the highest one. So in this way. So and then next so these are about the relational relation as a commented unit. Now next one is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. So maybe the other someday we should know. What are they? So when a comment unit has words having the possessive sense, like the samanagata, okay. Oh, this one is important to understand. Using in the commented unit, a comment unit, so the commentator use these words, so samanagata. So having samanagata mean endowed with or possessed of, and also sambona. Maybe sambana, not sambona. Yeah, sambona. Sambona is with the no, and the bribona also full of or endowed with. They are similar. Here, sambana. So when the commentator use these words to comment the commented word, so at that time it usually indicates commented unit is being as a primary derivative of the subjective suffix case, katu sadhana. So samanagata, okay. So at that time, when the commentator explained these words, samanagata, sambona, bribona, and the sambana at that time, so commented unit is the primary derivative at that time. So kadu sarana can be understood. Or the other one, so if the commented unit is compound word, so relative compound. So that means Bahubi Samasa. Or the commented unit Sawanidaba is so secondary derivative on that data at that time, possessive type. So asserted that data can be understood. So 3. When the commentator explain the Sawanidaba word using the word Samanagada, Sambona, Bribona, and the Sambana. So if Sawanidaba word is primary derivative, so we need to understand that is active sense, kadu sadhana. That is the subjective suffix case. So if the commented word or Sawanidaba is compound, so it is explained about the Bahubi Samasa, relative compound. Or if Sawanidaba word or commented word is secondary derivative datita, so possessive datita. So in this way can be understood. So now about the primary derivative. So diakoti. So diaka is root da and the aga suffix ya is inserted. So that is one. That is primary derivative. Primary derivative one. So diakoti danena samanagato. Okay. Danena samanagato. Who is endowed with the offering? Danena samanagato. So that means the suffix aga, so referring to the active, one who offers. One who offers. So aga is active sense, one who offers something. So samanaga, danena samanagato. And also related to the relative compound. So here, mahadanoti, okay, diacod. So relative compound, Bahubi Samasa. Now, mahadano. Mahadano is, so compound word here, maha and the dana, two words together. That is how we can understand compound word. But what type of compound? So here, mahandena, danena, sambono. Mahandena, danena, sambono. That means, so mahandan dana asa atidi, mahadano. So in this way, Bahobi Samasa can be understood. Mahandan dana asa atidi, or asadi mahadano. Yasadi mahadano, or dasadi mahadano in this way. Bahobi Samasa. And also possessive derivative also here. So dana watoti. So dana watoti. You know here dana wato. Maybe dana wato, dana wandasa. So dana wato, dana wandasa. Okay. So danena sambanasa. That is dative case. Danena sambanasa. So dana wato is dana and the what. We already know that. So here, because of using the sambana, dana what is possessive adjective, possessive datita can be understood. So dana asa atidi dana wando or dana wa and the asa or dasa in this way. So that is fine. So these three words are very important to understand. When the commentator using the four words, so samana, gada, sambona, bribona, samana, sambana, at the time, based on the type of the commented word can be understood. So if it is primary derivatives, it is talking about the active. If it is the compound, it is talking about the bahobihi. If it is the secondary derivative that it is talking about the possessive datita. So in this way can be. And then next is three grammatical entities given above. Those are primary derivative and the relative compound bahobihi and the secondary derivative of possessive type are viewed as a essentially equivalent. They have the same, they are quite similar. So accordingly, any one of them may be used to indicate the others. So they refer to the other. So that is their modifier. So Dayago Buriso or Daiga 80, something like that. Mahadano Buriso or Mahadano Gahabadi and so on. Used to indicate others in this way. So commented unit indicate as a primary derivative of the subject suffix case. So here Dayago di Dana Jiwaro Buriso. In this way, using the other one. So commonly after that can be seen in this example. Dayagodi Dana Jiwaro Buriso, who offer the robe. Amen. And as related to the comment unit as a relative, so Dayagodi, so Dana Wando. Dayagodi Dana Wando, one who offers, or one who has dana. Dayagodi, so dana wando. Okay, and then command the unit as a possessive. Oh, no example here, maybe skip it. No. Okay, these are commented unit as a primary derivative suffix. So next one is commented unit, so indicated as a relative compound. So Mahadanodi Dana Wando. So Mahadanodi Dana Wando. Okay, so primary derivative, relative compound, secondary derivative of possessive type, view as the essential equivalent. So that means they are vice versa. Sometimes the primary derivative work can be explained by the secondary derivative. So because they have the possessive sense or something like that. Or sometimes that comment, the secondary derivative work can be explained with the that data or the samasa or also here dana. So diagonal is secondary primary derivative kita word, but that one is explained with the here the relative compound. Explain with the relative compound, you see. The same way here diagonal is primary derivative word, but that one is explained with the secondary derivative, that is that word. That is one, as a relative compound or as a possessive derivative, that is that. The same way, commented unit is relative compound. So that one will be explained with the here possessive adjective, and also the other one, the primary derivative. So here Mahadano is Maha and Dana. So commented unit is relative pronoun, relative compound Bobi Samasa, but explanation word is Dana Wando. So the secondary derivative possessive adjective. And also Lada Dano, the commented unit is so that's Samasa compounded word, but Dana Labama, no, Dana Labando. The non-labando. So comment unit or explanation is the primary derivative or labando present participle, the non-labando and its object in this way. That is a primary derivative of the subjective suffix case made. The primary derivative with the active verbs. And now, so commented unit is possessive derivative, that data, but so that one will be explained with the samasa or will be explained with the kita word. So here, the na wadi. The na wadi, bahu dano. So the na word is dadida word, but bahu dano is so the compound, relative compound. The same way, so here, gadi mando di gachando. Gadi mando di gachando. So gadi is the nature of going. Mand is possessive. So gadi mando, having the same nature of the going. That means gachando means going. So with the kita word. So in this way. And then That is number 2, and the next one should be number 3. So when the verb is term, or either a conjugated verb or primary derivative, so verb is term, verb base is commented, explained using a noun combined with the verb form derived in the root card. So it is meant so to be suggestion of the denominated verb or derivative. So Babel's term is using with explained with the car or something in this way. So Babel's term or either of the conjugated verb or primary derivative is explained using a noun joining with the root car. So that means that verb is denominated, or maybe denominated verb or derivative. So here, sadya di sadan karoti. So sadya di sadan karoti. So here, sadya is sadan object, you see, but with the karoti, making voice, he makes voice. That means sadya means, voice or sound or shout or crying or something. So that sadya can be understood as the denominative. So sada and the ya suffix and d in this way. The same way and the sadyando di sadankarondo. That is derivative. So derivative, denominated derivative. Sadyando di sadankarondo. So sadyando is the present participle of the denominative but sadyati in this way. And also, now the last one. So sometimes the sense of verb stem or the sense of verb root is commented using the verb form derived from the root bu, root hu, or root bu, or root gar. So at that time, the sense of verb stem or the sense of root is commented using verb forms derived from the root gar. What is it? So Sujandoti Sujati Parisodo Bhavati. Okay, one word. And next example. This one is next example. So Sujandoti. So Sujando is present participle. Okay. Present, that is Babo. Babo's time or Sujandoti. That in the Sujando, so it's Sujati. But that Sujati also, the meaning of the Sujati here, Parisodo Bhavati. So using Bhavati, Parisodo Bhavati. So Baba forms with the Bhavati, Brisodo Bhavati. So in this way it can be. So that is the meaning of that. So Sujando di Sujati Brisodo Bhavati. So at that time, maybe Sujando is explained as a Sujati, but the meaning of that is Brisodo, become pure. In this way it can be. The same way Hato di Hanati or Maranankaroti. Hanati kills or Maranankaroti. So make him die. Kill. So Sujandoti. And also here, Hatoti. So that is style of explanation. So this one is compiled by the Banria Bandita, but now the scholar in the Sri Lanka. Okay, so now we finished the formal interpretation. So next time we will continue the Dhammappada. Okay, so is there any question?
Oh, Sayadaw, this Sayadaw, he is got our Upandita Sayadaw here.
No, not this Ubandita. Now he is in the Sri Lanka.
Oh, I see.
So no more question. Okay, so if no more question, let me stop here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank
Welcome. Sukhi Hotu.
you very much, Bante. Saki Hotu.
Sukhi Hotu.